All right, we're back for another round. So in the last video, we sort of were able to take over most of North Africa, and we're about to take Egypt. Should be a big win. I'm very concerned about this sea here. The Egyptians usually have a navy of some sort, and we don't know if there's any boats up here. So we're gonna hold right here, and I'm gonna try to build, or we could send a fleet. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do it that way. But we still don't have a lot of boats here. How are we doing? Yeah, we just got to keep cranking boats out, and then we'll send a fleet over there rather than wait. That'll take too many turns. The other thing is, I always forget to build merchants. It's a good, yeah, let's do some merchants. I need to start doing that. So we'll start adding those. In fact, let's do a check and see anywhere we don't have merchants. We're going to do a big build on merchants now, because that does help with income. And after all, it is all about keeping the income going. So we will do that. Get a port going. Ports help too. And then I got to start fleshing out the fleet a little bit more so we can get provinces hooked up. That helps out with the income. It is, after all about the income. Ooh, we need a reliquary. This is why I'm glad I'm going through this right now. Just go through, do a quick spot check, and see where we can build merchants. We need a keep there. Is that a keep? Castle, sorry. And we'll just, anywhere where we can build a merchant, we'll do it. There we go. So, and that will definitely give us a nice boost in income, which is what we're looking for at all times. And reliquary, merchant, good. Let's get all this stuff queued up. Let's do an admiralty too. I want one of those. Put a merchant there. Merchant. Feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. And after that's we got a ways to go on the cathedral. I don't know if it's about time. Let's see where our profits are. Well, I think it is about time. So we're going to send a fleet. Well, we're going to send a 1-star down here. And then we're going to start building out a fleet down here. I want at least some sort of fleet down here. If anything, to boost trade as well. So we'll build that fleet out. And this is the next sea. So what do we got? Okay, so we're going to add a fleet here. And then we might have to take, actually Portugal is where we'll build. Not so worried about the income at Portugal right now, but I do want to get a fleet on the Spanish coast as well. All right, so that's good. And what I was talking about up here is let's send a fleet of 5 boats. That's going to be costly, but I do want to block this sea. So anything coming in here is now blocked. That's good. You know what? Let's hold up. Now, you know what? I'm not going to risk that. We're going to block it. We're going to pay. It's going to be costly, but let's just do it. Not screw around here. And we'll continue. We got to replace those 5 boats, of course. So we'll do that right here. Okay, good. So let's go back down to Egypt and see what's going down here. This is where we're going to need another fleet. And I don't think I have any ports built out here yet. So this is where we got to do this. And I'm hesitant right now to send any more boats, so we'll hold off. In fact, you know what? We're going to get this province building boats again. Good. And all right, well, let's end the round. So that's good. So we're building again. We're building merchants to increase the income a little bit. And we'll try to get now the fleet more fleshed out so that every sea, at least we're connecting up our provinces, so that will increase trade. It just helps out. Okay, so let's move this guy over. We do the big shift now. I like this shift. Okay, and there we go. So this we're going to get just a massive buildup down here. And once we break through, I don't know what the Egyptians they do have some forces down here, but who knows what's out here and who knows if they have a fleet. So before we expand in there, we're going to get some boats over there. And we'll send an extra army like we talked about earlier. Actually, I might just put one army here, have 2 armies in each one of these provinces, just to deter the Byzantines a little bit. Who's building a merchant right now? Anybody building a merchant? This guy is. All right, so he's at 7. Oh my gosh, what? Well, this is the thing about micromanagement. This game is a game is a game of micromanagement. And I had taxes. That kind of was a problem. So let's see. It's at 1,031. Let's see what happens when we complete that merchant. I just want to see. Should go up a little bit in theory. But it might take a round. Let's check it. Lots of reliquaries. Wow. I think we can build a master merchant. Yes. So, or merchant. Okay, that gives you the merchant. And it did go up a little bit. Yeah. All right. So that's good. We'll boost income that way. So we got to, I always forget to do the merchants. It's like, it's a bad thing to forget too, I know. I think we talked about shipping this army down there. We got it going now. I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to leave this open. I'm going to start moving this fleet all the way over because it's going to be a while before we get this built up. So I'm going to move a fleet over there, getting good tax base. Before we launch an attack on the Egyptians, I want to have a fleet here so they can't come in and get past us somehow. So it doesn't look like they have much of a fleet. I can't tell, but I don't want to risk it. So, but we should be able to get this fleet over in 4 or 5 moves, so that should be pretty good. All right. How we doing here? We definitely need some boats here. We'll be making an admiralty. We can assign that out. We might just give it to this guy, Lord Holland. And that's good. Okay, good. Let's see what this is costing us. I'm sure it's not cheap. Well, that's not too terrible, actually. That's okay. All right. So we're not too far away, of course, away from our port. So that's not too bad. Actually, I'm glad I did that. That's worth it. As a matter of fact, we've got a 1-star. Let's dispatch this guy. And we'll replace that boat. I don't really care about having a 1-star here. Let's dispatch. We might put him right here or something, but I do want some more protection here as well. So we'll work on that. All right. Well, I think we can end the round. There's nothing really to do. There probably is, but you know, not the most patient person in the world. The Egyptian Sultan has died. That's good news. Because we got a trading post in Swabia. Let's go up to Swabia and see if we can do a merchant. Where was that? Yes. And then we'll build a... Oh. You know what? I was just thinking we need some more armies up there. Oh, we got this one. Okay. So we'll do another shift. I think we're okay. We might send just a few more. Let's see what the profits are. They're really good still. Especially as we start building some of those merchants, we'll get more profit. And let's get a shipwright going there. Things are looking pretty good, I'd say. And I don't want to go to war with the Byzantines quite yet because I'd like to keep the trade going too. All right, so let's dispatch this 1-star down here like we talked about. And we'll get a pretty good fleet here. This is an important, all of these are important, but definitely that's an important one. They just have, I don't know if they're shifting their boats or what's going on, but it seems like they're just all over the place. All right. Now this guy is on his way now. Oh, look at that. Got all the way down here. That's good. Okay, so we'll be over there in a few. Yeah, and they did have a boat, see? That was what I was worried about. Sure enough, they got a boat. We'll just keep building up Egypt. We're in no hurry. We'll just pick stuff and just make sure stuff's queued up. Here, I'd like to get a keep and a port. And we're just going to make sure stuff's queued up. And we'll get a merchant there. All right. We are just trucking along. I'm almost kind of wanting the Byzantines now to take a crack at our fleet just to see how we do. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Get that fleet over as quick as possible. This is exactly what I was worried about happened. Okay, well, good news is we can send some reinforcements there pretty quick. We do have to get that fleet here. Okay. That's a really... Wow, 8-star general. Okay. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I was wondering why I got defeated so handily. That's why. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to do it, but at least we're going to wear them down. That's why I wanted that fleet over there. So important. That's why we're building it out as quickly as possible. So at least if the Byzantines take a crack at our fleet, we'll have some measure of defense. Okay. Looking good. Okay, let's get this army situated. Profits are still tremendous. So while we have such high profits, let's keep adding these citadels. Keep them queued up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I want to build a ship right there. Everything's looking good. Trying to stay positive. It's all about those positive waves. This guy's just sitting down here and by his lonesome. Let's get him up and hooked up to the king. Okay, so we're doing good there. These princes, let's check and see. She's 27. Who can we marry her off to? This guy's semi not loyal. Well, he's loyal, but let's at least get him really loyal. Always helps. You never know. You might need him. Yeah, let's marry this one off down here. Well, we just want mass loyalty. There we go. Okay. Keep chucking those princes out. All right. So now that we've got our fleet here, they've got some pretty sizable forces. It's definitely not a cakewalk. Wow, they came right in there. This is a big battle here. Okay. We hammered them, though. That's good. Good thing they didn't bring that 8-star general over. Still lost. Okay. We're going to have to move him out of there, because last thing I want to do is surrender a province. That's about to fall. Okay, so we're going to have to go relieve him quickly. Let's put the 1-star here. We definitely need some reinforcements. I think we're going to have to send all armies down this way for a while, because this is turning into a little bit of a fight. We got to get him out of there. Actually, let's keep this well supplied here. So that should, oh, and we got this guy over here. That's good. Are these the remnants? Yeah, this is we just took a battering by that guy just came in and battered us. All right, well, let's do a little switcheroo here. And let's get another army going. I should have had that queued up earlier. Now this army... Now let's see how far we can get. We should... No, we gotta... Oh, we need some boats over here. So let's do that. Let's send... Let's just get some... That makes such a difference. All right. And we're just going to keep mass-producing boats. Good. Okay. Is that the... How did they get all the way up there? Wow. How did that... That's kind of a lone boat. Interesting. They moved all the way up there. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but... Well, he could sink some of our boats, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. I do not want to lose Egypt. But at least we're sort of... that 8-star general's a problem. Can I just execute him? We're not going to even ransom him. Too bad we can't. Okay, so we rescued that. How we doing here? Pretty good. So let's just get these guys back here. So let's reinforce these troops. Okay, so the good news is we got them blocked now. The bad news is they still have that 8-star general. Wow. So we are going to have to really watch that. He could move in and cause some damage. Let's get everything queued back up there. And now... Well, this is good. We're going to get the pipeline going again. Let's just check the... Well, that's not great. Maybe we'll add a few peasants here and then assign out the governorships. Still really good on the profits. Everything's blocked. That's good. Even got this blocked now. Barbary Coast and the Gibraltar. This fleet's got to be totally brought up to speed. Other than that, I think things are looking pretty good here. Really hesitant to launch an attack on Egypt quite yet, though. Although that I feel more secure with that fleet there. Byzantine's definitely got some land forces now. Well, I mean, I would assume they had them, but they're getting close to the front line. So we had a lot of trading posts finished up there. Let's check and see. Just do a quick spot check. So we can do a merchant there. Merchant. Let's just keep up on the merchants. Build a port there. Port, merchant. Merchant, let's get one of those. Reliquary, all good. Switzerland doesn't really make a lot of money, but let's just add that anyways. Doesn't really matter. And we are now at the point where we can produce some more boats here, which I wanted to do. There's the Egyptians, yeah. So I'm glad we got these blocked now. I don't know if I should block the Western Mediterranean or not. But I think we're okay for now. Okay. It could come in here, but that's unlikely. Should we take a run at them? Let's do it. See if we can get a star. Alright, we'll see what happens here. This could go bad. But it could go good, so gotta think positive. I'd like to get a ranked admiral down there. Nothing happened. Okay, they evaded us. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some boats here too, because they could come in here and hit us. Wow, it's because I was wondering why that's so low. It's because this boat's here. Yeah, we got to take out the Egyptians. They're going to be a thorn in our side now. Of course, we're a thorn in their side, but Let's assign these out now. Okay. Almost got... Okay, well, so we'll get some more armies going. Whoops, we don't have... What were we doing? Gotta keep these up. Up, up, up. Wait a minute, I thought... Did I move this? That was a mistake. Okay, let's move him back. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright. I think we've got everything. Let's check here. Nope, let's do a merchant there. I think we're okay there. Let's get a merchant, and this is all good. Let's just assign this out. Since we're keeping this guy up here. Boy, I almost want to get him into battle, but he's also the governor, I think. He's the king of Scotland, after all. Yeah, we'll keep him there. Okay. Well, the fleet's starting to flesh out a little bit. That's good. And then hopefully we can launch some sort of attack on Egypt, though. They sure have a lot of troops. If they didn't have that general, I wouldn't feel so insecure, but they do. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and end the round. Even the Pope has some forces up there, so they could launch an attack, which they might. They've been known to. Germans, of course, came back a few moves ago. Oh, we got an admiralty, so let's assign that out. Whoops. We'll give it to this guy. That's fine. All right. Yeah, the fleet's definitely getting fleshed out. We need some boats here and here. We're building a port there. That's good. And everything else is looking good. Nile Coast is looking good. Let's see if we can reinforce some of these troops. I'd like to start attacking them, so... See, if we move this guy, yeah, that still has a problem with... Well, we need to get the pipeline going back here, too, so... And there we go, we're about to do that. So we'll start to get the pipeline going again, moving those forces. Okay, so here... we can actually build a citadel next. We do need a spearmaker. These are the big four, as I call them. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are huge. This, I'm feeling better about this fleet. It's starting to get bigger. Might add like 7 or 8 boats right here. Okay, good deal. Seems like these provinces are taking forever to get built out, but it might just be me. Probably is just me. What do we got here? Merchant. Okay, we definitely want to start getting the merchants going. Probably should have done that earlier, but rather than spamming all the wheat, it's probably better to do that, but I don't know. I might start building out merchants first. Might start doing that. I think that's actually the better strategy. I don't know what you guys think. Okay, so let's dispatch. I think once we get both armies, well, we're going to get the pipeline going, but we might not need the pipeline anymore because, boy, this we need. Oh, you know, we can let's get a keep here. I want to get a keep in a church. Just hesitant to move right now with that 8-star general sitting out there. I don't want to, like, lose all my forces. So, I mean, we'll make it a war of attrition. Let's see if we can sink this boat. It keeps evading us. All right. Well, we're not going to stop. We're just going to make this a war of attrition with the Egyptians. So we're just going to keep making army after army after army. We're going to be like the Russians in World War II. We're just going to send Every time they destroy a division, we'll have 5 more. They'll be looking across the horizon and going, wow, what is the deal? The English just keep coming and coming. You know what? I think they excommunicated the Sicilians, so that was good. I was going to say, we don't really have any problems with the Pope right now. I did see that. We've got a monastery. Didn't some other stuff? Okay, so let's see here. That looks good. Let's see. Now all of a sudden I'm like on a big push to add merchants. I'm on a merchant push. Look at that, Merchants Guild. There we go. That'll bring in some serious cash. And that's what's actually boosting our profits quite a bit now. All right. Byzantines sure have a lot of ranked... Well, not there at least. They certainly have a lot of ranked admirals. Okay, so... There we go. Now we can start the war of attrition. One more army and we'll go. That's in good shape. And I really want to get rid of those Egyptian boats, which are probably causing problems with our... Can't seem to get this guy. Keep evading us. Let's go ahead and build... I want to make some assassins because I want to get rid of this guy. Just because I don't want... you know what? We don't want... Even though he's part of the Catholic faction, we're going to eliminate him. We don't want him around. I always like to build out one province completely, and we'll do that with Wessex, and since our capital. Almost have the cathedral done. But the loyalty is really good up there, so... All right. I think once we attack the Egyptians, they're going to be in some serious trouble. Yeah, see that Pope, that Inquisitor is causing too much trouble. I don't want him around. There, we got our... Oh, Burgundy's also got some stuff to do. Let's add that before we add the Citadel. Everything else is looking pretty good. Okay, that army is ready to go. Building that one. Okay. They got 2 boats down there. Wow. Wow. This is dangerous. At least we got some armies here, but it's kind of dangerous. Okay. Well. Okay. So we've got this definitely fleet now is in really good shape. Maybe I might, after we send, let's keep building boats. I don't want to stop. We'll build about 5 more boats, and I'm going to send a couple over this way too. See what we can do here. I just want to make sure we're still continuing on with the merchants. And then we'll do a citadel there. That all looks good. I think we can... I think this area is getting a little bit more secure as well. And the question now is, do we want to take a... Do we want to launch... no, one more army. I think I'd feel secure with one more army. We'll leave these guys back here to manage the province, and we'll just send everybody in. So we should have... Yes, we've got this army ready to go now. So let's do the shift, the big shift. Love the shift. I don't know why I like this so much. Well, actually, we're going to lose a little bit on this shift, but that's fine. Okay, so how are we doing on profit? Still hanging in there. I think it's because we're building all those merchants now. which is really helping out, boost the income a little bit. Well, a lot of it. And after we get done, this army's going south. I might send some more armies up here after that's done. Okay. No merchants, but we can build some shipwrights. You never know if you need to build. It's always good to have as many shipwrights as possible because you never know if your fleet gets wiped. You're gonna regret not having them. Because you might need a instant fleet right away. Okay, there we go. Gonna take a little swig of coffee here. It is afternoon, but I like to take a swig of coffee here and there. Keeps you awake, especially in medieval Total War. You don't want to like make a big mistake and regret it. So we still have some merchants to build out. Okay. Okay, so this army is almost ready to go. Did we queue this one up? We did. Stuff's starting to get fleshed out here. All right. Let's build a merchant there. We want a shipwright. I think that's good. Did we get the ability to make assassins up here yet? I thought one of these... Wow, that was a stomach growl. I don't know if you guys heard that. I thought it was one of these provinces. Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. I want to assassinate that. Didn't we assign this out? I never assigned this out? You kidding me? That's been sitting there the whole time. Okay. I could have sworn we assigned those out. I don't know what happened. Alright, that's weird. More princesses. They just keep coming and coming, but they're young. Okay, we can hold on to them for a while. Well, our fleet's definitely getting there. And I want to make them in Portugal now, and we'll use the Portugal ships for these two seas right here. Okay, so... Is this one ready to go yet? Not yet. And the round... We should be ready now to launch our big attack on the Egyptians. Those poor little Egyptians. All right, let's get these guys done. Put him there. Profits are just soaring, so let's keep up the let's just keep building armies. Okay. Feel like we've got most of the merchants built out pretty good, so might be a few holdovers. Yeah, probably right here. No. Oh, this fleet's huge now. Really want to attack them, but we can't do that. We got to hold off. I really do want to launch an attack against them, though. Can we move this guy yet? No. Found a relic. I always take that. Seems like Friesland's taking a while too for some reason. I think those provinces were just leveled when we took them over. So, and that happened in the Middle Ages. There was a lot of stuff that got burned down and destroyed. But the biggest thing was the roads. That's really in ancient times. When the Romans had control over all these territories, and one thing they had was they maintained the roads. So you could go from point A to point B, and the roads were in good shape, and you didn't have to worry about bandits and things. I mean, they were pretty much protected. So that's one of the problems in the Middle Ages after the fall of Rome. Who's maintaining these roads? And that's why things get very local, very quick. And we move into more of a system where you have I guess we wouldn't call them sheriffs. Well, you might in England, they had sheriffs, but you have the local noble became much stronger. Yet the government wasn't as centralized. And that definitely occurred after, you had some reassertment of control with Charlemagne's empire. But after that fell, then you definitely had local nobles would become very powerful and were very powerful. So I guess we're looking pretty good. We had an army that I was trying to remember. We had something to do. So let's move do the big shift here. And now I think we are ready to launch. Let's keep up building there. So we'll send everything we've got except for this guy. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to build some peasants here and assign out the governorship. We've got that done. Let's do it in all these regions now. Oh, this is the final one. Okay, let's do that here as well. And this is looking good. All right. Really excited to finally attack the Egyptians again, because we need that territory down there on the bottom right of the map. And that will, then we should start to make contact with the Byzantines up here somewhere, and we can start a war on two fronts with them. So we're just buying time. It's helping out with income, and it's also allowed us to build up a fleet, which I now believe can give them some trouble. At least something to think about. They still have some clumps here of... We'll have to be selective how we attack their fleet, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. All right, so let's follow what we talked about. Let's get this guy situated. Let's marry him off. Let's marry him off. That's gonna be a long journey for the princess, but we'll get him completely loyal. And let's do the same right here. Maybe we don't have to. Not sure if we have to. Okay. This army is almost complete. And we are going to send him north. We're just going to do... Oh, well, actually, we're just going to split the armies. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, well, we'll send him north. Because I do want to get... I don't want to leave this too undermanned. I want at least two, like I talked about before. I think every province, we want at least 2 armies. So that if the Byzantines did launch like a sneak attack, we'd be at least prepared for it. Okay, well, let's go in. Here we go. Hopefully we can just roll right over them. But we'll see. I do want to check the loyalty here. It's pretty... Well, no, it's not good. Let's cut the taxes. I do want to send every available unit we got. Okay. Well, that went real well. We finally got a... Do we want to do a castle or... No, let's get the church. And we'll build out the shipwright. So we got this army, and as we planned earlier, let's stick to the plan. Let's send that army up there. Let's keep building. The good news is we're conquering some new territory now, so that should boost the income up. And we're almost in just like a war of attrition here. That's still a big general, though. Wow. I'm actually thinking we need some more armies because I can't maintain. Even though we have more numbers, we're gonna have to keep. Well, yeah, he came in. I was actually hoping he'd do that. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. We've got 2-to-1 advantage. Let's see what happens here. We're probably gonna. No, we hammered him. Okay, that's good. Totally hammered him. That was good. All right. Let's make sure our general's in good shape. All right, so we're going to keep the... We're going to keep up the We might be pushing it a little too much here, but let's see. Let's see if we take this guy off. No, we're not going to be able to do that. Definitely not going to be able to do that. Matter of fact, we gotta keep an eye on this. We can at least boost the taxes. Yeah, we're going to keep this army here. Okay. When is this going to fall? Pretty soon. Good. And I'm actually glad we're just keeping these armies pinned here because the Egyptians still have quite a few. We really have to get rid of this Egyptian navy. I'm going to check the loyalty here because they've got a lot of boats out there. This is where having those reliquaries really starts to help. It keeps the loyalty pretty high. And we definitely need to ship these guys south like we talked about. And the problem is it's going to be a hard time moving. Well, I'm stuttering here. At least we can do a big shift if they've got some of these seas blocked now. So. Oh, I forgot to move the... What happened here? They came in. Okay. And there was a revolt. Darn it. That's not what I wanted. I should. Did I not cut taxes there? I think I just made a big mistake here. 0%. Yeah, we're going... Let's do this. This is a problem. It's always a problem. Never have enough forces. Let's do this. We're going to keep these two guys here and move this... So that, it's still bad here. Wow. And we're going to send a couple more forces here. Well, well, you know what? We're not going to do that because we have control of the province now. And I can tell you one thing. There's going to be no messing around here when we're going to be executing all them. We will not tolerate rebellions. Okay, good. So, send this guy down here. I don't even think I can get to this. He's blocking us now. We really got to get rid of the Egyptians fast. I'm almost thinking I should have sent this guy south, but that's okay. Okay, well, at least we're getting some... It's 2 more, and then everything's going south. And once we get 2 more armies up here, everything's going to be heading south. That's going to be the complete focus after that point. A master merchant. Okay. Let's do it. Other master merchant. All right. Maybe I should have been spamming them early instead of the wheat fields. Yeah, 7,000. Okay, so a little bit of dip in the earnings, that's fine. 116,000 florins in the treasury. Whoops. What happened here? Okay, well that's good. Do we want to take a crack at this guy? No, I don't. But I do want to add another boat there, potentially. We will in a bit. Okay. He could attack us there. But I'm glad we have these armies here, so we're kind of protected. But he could actually launch some sort of attack. Okay, so we totally defeated that rebellion. That's good. And then we're going to push... We can now make... I'm not getting worried about guns at this point. Don't care. Don't even need them. Well, I guess we do need them, but well, we might make some. We'll see. Can I move this guy off now? Not even remotely a chance there. We might just leave. No, we got to move. Wow. Loyalty is just really bad down here. We need some churches, and we need to start converting people. Yeah, it's 94% Islam, so yeah, we need to start doing some converting. And that will happen over time. What are we doing here? So that's a 1 year, that's 1 year. That's good. Okay. Really want to attack, but the loyalty is sort of keeping us pinned down right now, and that's fine. That's a problem right there, too. Okay, let's add a few more peasants. We need some more crowd control. We better check the loyalty here, because those Egyptian boats are causing some problems with our loyalty. Granada's at 86. That's interesting. We'll check. We'll remember that. Granada, Portugal's at 92. Sinai. Okay, so it's these provinces here that are having some issues. We would probably handle that, but let's add another. Just in case, let's add another some more troops there. Oh, we got this guy. All right. But that block is killing us. That's just killing us. Should have those pretty soon, and we'll be getting some more armies. Okay, so let's do the shift again, and we should be able to launch another attack here pretty quickly. That was when we moved this guy off. I'm sure it's terrible. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, let's just cut the taxes. We'll build one more peasant. So we'll have this, a lot of peasants there, but that can't hurt. Okay, so let's get this guy up here. We'll add a peasant just to assign out the governorship there. That'll help a little bit with the region. And yeah, we're replacing the forces we lost at least. What's going on here? Wow, that's a lot of princes. At least the youngest is 18. That's good. Princess Elizabeth. Oh, we'll worry about her in a little while. All right, well, what can we do here? Let's add another merchant. We're spending a lot on those merchants, but they will add up. Okay, so we got another army here. We're going to send him north like we talked about. I think we're done making boats there. One more, and will that top it off? Oh, two more would, but that's going to be a huge fleet. Okay. This is what I worried about. We lost actually quite a few, but we're definitely we have the ability to fight a war of attrition with the Egyptians, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Let's see if we can actually make... So this is a good area to make some forces. So what we'll do... Wow, look at that loyalty. What a problem. We're going to rebuild these forces. Think about 3 units should do it. Here we're okay. All right. Yeah, so we'll get those bulked up again. Loyalty is okay there. It's not good here. It's a little better here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll send this guy. No, we wanted to sign out the governorship there. And let's send a princess on her way all the way down here. Marry that one off. Let's just send one force over here. Okay, so we've at least got bare minimum loyalty, but we'll take bare minimum at this point. If the Egyptians didn't have that 8-star general, we probably would have conquered them a lot quicker. But that's just the nature of the beast. I probably should have sent one of my higher ranked. I mean, we got a pretty good ranked general down there, but... Okay, so let's move this guy, start moving. Boy, those boats are just killing us. Those Egyptian boats are just killing us. I wonder if we should start trying to sink them. I have, though. It's like, they always get away. Look at that. Look at that boat's doing to us. Look at that is doing to our loyalty. Gotta cut taxes down here because of those. Yeah, that's not good. Wait, why am I... Not sure why that was at very low, but, Oh my gosh. So... This is just bad. All right, so we're gonna add some more peasants here. Yeah, it's not great. Those boats are caught. We have to destroy these guys, and quick. And we're in the process of doing it. I'm just being impatient, but can we build some. Oh, let's just keep these reinforced. Like to get some of these populations converted, and then we'll be in better shape. Just takes time. It all takes time. Yep, there's the first rebellion. Okay, so figured that was coming. That's why I always keep one army situated in... fact, let's actually build some... I want to be able to build some specialized units here. We're just going to keep the taxes low because I got a feeling... Oh, we really can't do that, though. That's killing us. Okay, well, it is what it is. Thought we had a full army here. Guess not. When those armies arrive, though, we're going to be in good shape to keep the offensive going. We might hold off a little bit on armies right now for a minute. We've got some... The situation's really good up here, so we might just... Wow, look at that. Look at all that. Whew. There is not a chance we would win that. So the king's dead. We'll keep him. Disband him. Disband him. We'll just keep the 2-star. Okay. Good. Well, let's see if we can somehow attack these boats. They always evade us. That's one thing I hate. They always evade us. How are we doing? We're doing good. Okay. And so let's see if we can raise taxes here a little bit. Just generate a little bit extra income. Let's just merge all these up except for the governor. Yeah, let's just keep that merged up. Okay, we might even send them into battle. We'll see. Okay. I think we should handle that rebellion rather easily. So we lost... Okay, so we lost 100 men. And they will be executed promptly. For their insolence. Oh, that boat's killing us. It's driving me. It's really driving me crazy. It's also hurting. That's also hurting our. That's what's hurting our income. Gosh, darn it, those guys. Well, we're playing the long game, so that's fine. I'm gonna be really glad when we can attack them. Really glad. In fact, let's see what happens here. No. No, that's not happening anytime soon. Boy, the loyalty. Okay, we have to pay attention right now to loyalty. Got some units here. Oh, this is not good. We got to fix this. And we will do that in the next video. I will see you guys. Thank you for watching.